In this video, I'm going to take a look at the 6 studio albums by The Doors that were released in Jim Morrison's lifetime. These are great albums. The Doors themselves, I think they're one of the most unique American bands ever, because nobody really sounds like them. Nobody has ever captured the dark, bluesy, deep, sinister magic that The Doors had. So yeah, let's get on with it right now. Okay, there is no escaping the fact that The Doors, the debut album, is probably one of the best debut albums in history. It's a fantastic album, probably their best. Really good. It's got Break On Through here, Soul Kitchen, Crystal Ship, 20th Century Fox, Alabama Song, Whiskey Bar. That's a great track. Bowie covered that years later. I think that's Kurt Weill or something like that. It's an old song. Light My Fire is on it. Incredible. Backdoor Man, I Looked at You, End of the Night, Take It As It Comes, and then The End. That's another fantastic track. It was used in the opening of Apocalypse Now, a movie. Just sums up images of Vietnam and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's impressive. A couple of bonus tracks on this: Moonlight Drive, there's 2 versions here, and Indian Summer. Just a vocal. This is the 40th anniversary, 1967 to 2007. I remember when these came out, I just grabbed them. They sound great. Super jewel cases as well, which I really like. It's got the Elektra logo on the disc. And leave notes. This is what I like to see. This Botnick, May 2006. Yeah. So yeah. The lyrics are here as well. You'll notice with the Doors music as well, there's a lot of repetition in the way he calls and the call and response. So there's a bluesy element in the music. For those who don't know, it's Jim Morrison on vocals, Ray Manzarek organ, piano, bass, Robbie Krieger guitar, and John Dinsmore on drums. So yeah, this is certainly an essential album. There is no way around that. And one you should definitely own if you're into psychedelic, late 60s rock. Yeah, so yeah, impressive and excellent. Strange Days. I think most of the songs on this were written around the time that the first album was recorded. It doesn't have the same edge, but it's still a very good album. You've got Strange Days, it's a great track. Your Lost Little Girl, that's another great one. Love Me 2 Times, that's fantastic. Unhappy Girl, Horse Latitudes, Moonlight Drive, People Are Strange, that's another very good one. The lyrics are good in the songs as well. My eyes have seen you, I can't see your face in my mind. When the music stops, and then there's 2 bonus: People Are Strange, False Starts, and then Love Me 2 Times, Take 3. Again, this is a good accompaniment, a good companion for the first album. Yeah, they just have such a unique sound. There's very few bands that are kind of inimitable. I think Roxy music springs to mind. Totally unique. Very good. Oh yeah. This is another one that you should definitely consider owning. I think you can get the 6 studio albums in a box set now. It's not that expensive. Certainly worth getting your hands on. Waiting for the Sun. There's a slight dip here. Don't have the fire of the first 2, but again, there's still some great material on here. Hello, I Love You. That's a great track. Love Street. That's another good one. Not to Touch the Earth. Summer's Almost Over. Wintertime Love. The Unknown Soldier. That's another great one as well. Spanish Caravan. That's another good one. My Wild Love. We Could Be So Good Together. Yes. The River Knows. And 521. There's 5 bonus tracks here. Albinoni's Adagio in G minor. Not to Touch the Earth. Dialogue. Take 1. Take 2. Celebration of the Lizard. An Experiment. Work in Progress. 1709. That's a long track. So this album is exceptional value. Yeah, I think the key thing with the Doors is that they're actually quite bluesy. The music is, but there's just the sound. I think it was the keyboard bass and stuff like that. Live, they just had this mellow sound. The drumming is quite jazzy, and yeah, and Morrison is quite foreboding. His tenor voice. Yeah, he's pretty commanding. Okay, the next one is The Soft Parade. This one wouldn't be my favourite. Some of the tracks here use horns and stuff like that, so there's kind of a different sound to this one completely. It kicks off with Tell All the People, Touch Me, Shaman's Blues, Do It, Easy Ride, Wild Child, Running Blue, Wishful, Sinful, The Soft Parade, and then the bonus tracks here are Who Scared You, Whiskey, Mystics and Men, Whiskey, Mystics and Men, version 2, Push Push, Touch Me, Dialogue, Touch Me, Take 3. So this was kind of more ambitious. It was to kind of fill out the sound a little, I guess. Here's the nice electric red label. But in hindsight, I mean, you know, you can't go wrong. They're certainly better from a lot of bands. Certainly better than a lot of bands around then. And of course, there's the, you know, the myth of the Doors since Morrison was very elusive. Next up is Morrison Hotel. Another good album, kind of bluesy. Again. Kicks off with Roadhouse Blues, Waiting for the Sun, You Make Me Real, Peace Frog, Blue Sunday, Ship of Fools, that's another good one. Land Ho, The Spy, Queen of the Highway, Indian Summer, Maggie McGill. And then the bonus tracks here, which there's a lot of. Talking Blues, Roadhouse Blues, take 1 to 3, Roadhouse Blues, take 6, Carol, Roadhouse Blues, take 1, Money Beats Soul, Roadhouse Blues, take 13 to 15, Peace Frog, False Starts and Dialogue, The Spy, version 2, Queen of the Highway, jazz version. Yeah, the Doors were, I guess, when underground rock and psychedelic rock and music broke through to the mainstream. I'd say it would have been amazing to see this band in concert. Yeah. All the people that did are very, very lucky. LA Woman. It's another good album. It's pretty straightforward, most of the songs, but you have the Changeling, Love Her Madly, Been Down So Long, Car Sits By My Window, LA Woman, that's a great track. I love the breakdown in the middle. It's a powerhouse. The keyboard and stuff on it is fantastic, and the throbbing bass. L'America, Hyacinth House, Crawling, King Snake, The Wasp, Texas Radio, and The Big Beat. And then you have the amazing Riders on the Storm. It's quite hypnotic, beautiful Fender Rhodes on that, and yeah, it's worth having the album alone for that track. Bonus here, it's pretty skimpy. Orange County Suite and You Need Me. Don't go no further. So yeah. This album as well is it's got a kind of a big sound on it, because I think it was recorded on 8 track or 16 track, I can't remember, but the technology was moving forward at the time. So, you know, a lot of albums from the late 60s have got the drums on the left or right and the bass in the opposite side, like, you know, the Beatles and stuff like that. In stereo, it's kind of slightly irritating to listen to. I think we're kind of used to listening to the drum kit right in the middle and panned left, right. But in the 60s, they didn't have enough tracks to do all that kind of stuff. And, there you go, Jim Morrison with his big beard. Back then, and as we all know, he died after this album. They were writing another album, they had demos ready to go, but he unfortunately he died before his time, and that is the story of the Doors. There's another album from 71 like I just talked about, and then there's one from 72, but I don't have those. I just can't imagine listening to the Doors without Jim Morrison. Just a few extra things here that I have. This is the Best of the Doors limited edition, including a bonus disc featuring Riders on the Storm remixes 2000. Oh god, imagine what that's going to sound like. I found this in a charity shop. I think it was 50 cent. So okay, it's not a bad hits album. Riders on the Storm, Light My Fire, Love Me Two Times, Roadhouse Blues, live version, Strange Days, Break On Through, 521, Moonlight Drive, Alabama Song, Love Her Madly, People Are Strange, Touch Me, Backdoor Man, The Unknown Soldier, LA Woman, Hello I Love You, The End. That's a good collection, really, you know. All those songs are great. And it has LA Woman, The End, and Riders on the Storm. They're essential. I like the fact that they put in Alabama Song as well. It's quirky. But the bonus disc, Riders on the Storm, is, you know, kind of house versions, four tracks, and then there's a multimedia track. Absolutely horrible, and I would certainly, I wouldn't buy this. And Jim Morrison, 1943, 1971. I certainly wouldn't buy this if I had to pay full price for it, but it's a nice little souvenir. Yeah, some good photographs in there, but not much. A little bit of a spiel here. That's it. Nothing too drastic, but yeah. There you go. San Francisco, 67, live at the Matrix. Just again, I found these in a record shop at a discounted price, 2-disc set. Just grabbed them, and I don't think I've ever even played them, to be honest. 67, that would be the early days. It's going to have tracks from the early albums. Nicely done. There you go. Nice artwork and stuff. There's a lot of live Doors albums. And they bang out one, I reckon, at least once or twice every couple of years. There's just some pictures and all that kind of tickets and stuff. But, again, when I see these things, I just grab them. They're nice to have, and you know, can play them on a rainy day. Live in Vancouver, 1970. This would be covering all of their albums at this stage. Yeah. 2 CD set of unreleased music, live from the Pacific Coliseum, June 6th, 1970. Yeah. There you go. This one doesn't even have a booklet. Yeah. And finally, the singles. Now I like this, and it's incredible value for money. 2 discs, all the US singles plus B-sides, mastered from the original analog masters, and 4 never before available. So now, yeah, this is excellent. So you have 26 singles here on disc 1, and then disc 2, and the bonus tracks. So yeah, I would highly recommend this. It's a nice package. Again, no booklet, but all the information is on the sleeve. Yeah, so there you go. That's the Doors. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, feel free to subscribe. Thank you. Take care.